Virgo, please stop analyzing everything for a moment and listen, because the cards revealed something today that truly shook me to my core. This reading speaks of a departure you didn't see coming. A sudden absence that might feel like your world is losing its order, but you must understand this is divine intervention. God is removing someone from your path not to hurt you, but because their time in your story has expired, and holding on would only block the massive blessing trying to reach you. We are going to talk about this deep emotional void and the confusion you might feel. But more importantly, we will discuss the miracle that is rushing in to fill that space. The cards show that this separation is the exact catalyst needed to align you with your true purpose and prosperity, proving that what looks like a loss is actually your greatest gain. I will reveal the specific signs appearing in the next few days that confirm this shift is absolutely necessary for your evolution. Before we uncover who is leaving, I need to ensure your energy is open to receiving this upgrade, despite the temporary pain. If you trust that the universe is clearing your path for something better, declare it to the cosmos right now. Go to the comments and write this mantra: I trust in the miracle replacing my loss. Let this intention guide you as we explore this life-changing message. Virgo, you handle the details that nobody else sees. The mental effort of organizing, planning, and silently fixing the small flaws in systems or relationships often goes unappreciated. This period of quiet, meticulous service has not gone unnoticed by the universe. Every line item you manage and every crisis you avert behind the scenes is tracked. The Ace of Pentacles is appearing specifically for you, signaling a significant, unexpected financial inflow that is purely karmic. This isn't just simple luck. It is a direct reimbursement for the energy spent stabilizing the lives of others while sacrificing your own material comfort. Expect a substantial bonus, a sudden opportunity for profit, or a debt repayment to materialize quickly and efficiently in your life. This influx of cash serves a far deeper purpose than simple spending. It is the practical, tangible security your Mercury-ruled mind desperately craves. Use this resource to finally bring order to a messy area of your life, whether it's paying off a major credit card, establishing a robust emergency savings plan, or investing in your career tools. This newfound material grounding creates the perfect foundation for emotional stability, allowing your constantly whirring mind to relax. When your finances are stable and your practical needs are met, your nervous system can finally settle down. Only in this state of mental ease can the kind of balanced, harmonious love you truly deserve finally enter your reality. You are finally moving past relationships that require constant emotional maintenance or demand, that you serve as a perpetual emotional triage nurse. True love for a Virgo must first and foremost make logical sense, seamlessly integrating into your life without causing chaos or disruption. You need a partner who understands and respects the hard-won order you have established. The Two of Cups promises a harmonious union built not on passion and drama, but on intellectual parity and deep mutual respect. This person will see and genuinely value your specific brand of dedication and service, recognizing the sheer effort behind your organized acts of kindness. This connection will feel less like a roller coaster and more like a deep, satisfying conversation that always leads to understanding. This beautiful partnership is not just about romance. It is intrinsically linked to healing your perpetually alert nervous system and improving your overall health. Their stable presence will act as a soothing balm, significantly reducing the anxiety and psychosomatic stress you often carry in your digestive system. They will be the quiet, logical anchor that allows your Mercury-ruled mind to take a much-needed vacation from perpetual analysis. By accepting this calm, balanced love, You are demonstrating to the universe that you are ready for profound internal peace. You are moving from seeking external validation and proving your worth to embracing internal, guilt-free joy. This emotional clarity sets the perfect stage for the next great wave of energy and self-acceptance to arrive. Following the emotional clarity granted by balanced relationships, you are now greeted by the energy of the sun, acting as a powerful salve for the deepest anxiety. This radiant card promises a true break from the incessant self-critique that so often clouds your inherent happiness and prevents simple enjoyment. For the first time in a while, the light shines brightly without requiring you to locate the potential shadow lurking nearby or the inevitable flaw that needs correction. This influence marks a crucial period where the internal analytical mode will finally power down, allowing your nervous system a much-needed reprieve from constant surveillance. You will stop reviewing past actions and anticipating future pitfalls, freeing up tremendous mental resources usually dedicated to optimizing every moment. This energy shift allows a deep, intrinsic feeling of contentment to settle in, replacing the frantic need to always be prepared for the worst-case scenario. One of the great gifts of this transit is the ability to accept pure, unadulterated joy without the common side effect of accompanying guilt. Virgo often finds pleasure conditional, believing they must have earned it through immense struggle or deserve it only if all responsibilities are perfectly addressed. The sun tells you that happiness is your natural state and requires no complicated rationale or justification for its presence in your life. This bright energy specifically addresses the tendency to worry excessively about events that are not yet manifested or even likely to occur. The future suddenly feels less like a series of potential disasters you must meticulously plan against, and more like an open, hopeful field. You find yourself able to laugh freely, trust your current stable foundations, and remain confidently anchored in the immediate positive now. Embrace this time of genuine lightness and emotional freedom, allowing the warmth of the sun to permanently heal those areas where you habitually punished yourself for normal human errors. This shift in perspective, from constant vigilance to trusting acceptance, is precisely what prepares you for the next great movement of fate, which demands you relinquish the final vestiges of control. The confidence and mental health restored by the sun are vital now, as the cosmos introduces the formidable energy of the Wheel of Fortune, emphasizing that the universe operates on cycles beyond your checklists. Virgo's inherent security rests in prediction, planning, and maintaining absolute control over the environment, making this card a profound spiritual challenge. You must learn that fortune, though beneficial, rarely arrives via a scheduled appointment or a carefully designed protocol. The apprehension you feel when faced with the unknown is entirely valid. Your mind prefers the safety of established routine over the chaos of chance occurrences. However, the wheel insists that trying to micromanage every variable is ultimately futile and deeply draining. The most beautiful opportunities that are about to arrive cannot be forced. They require a deliberate loosening of your grip on the metaphorical steering wheel of your life. Consider the immense amount of energy you have historically expended trying to predict and prevent problems that never materialized, or working overtime to hedge against every possible risk. This constant effort to organize chaos has been burdensome. The current lesson involves recognizing that true stability lies not in perfect organization, but in the resilient ability to adapt to changes as they arise. As you consciously decide to surrender the obsessive need for foresight, the universe responds by returning that effort to you in tangible, fortunate ways. The energy previously spent worrying is recycled into happy coincidences, unexpected strokes of luck, and solutions that drop into your lap without strenuous planning. This sudden ease in navigating complexity feels almost miraculous because your rational mind could never have formulated the path. This revolving cycle indicates a major upswing, but it demands trust in the timing of fate, not your calendar. Recognize that destiny is now working on your behalf, providing breakthroughs that are better and faster than anything you could have logically engineered. Allow the unexpected movement of the wheel to usher you into the practical phase of integration, where you must structure your recovery. For the practical, methodical Virgo, true healing is often best integrated through a structured process that can be mentally categorized and managed. This 3-month outlook offers a phased approach to processing recent seismic shifts, transitioning you from emotional chaos into a state of undeniable, organized success that satisfies both the heart and the analytical mind. Month 1 is dedicated entirely to emotional processing, the necessary first step of grieving without immediate intellectual rationalization. Allow yourself to feel the pain, the relief, or the sheer disorientation of recent changes without rushing to categorize or solve those feelings. This month is about mental stillness. Avoid creating detailed timelines or lists and simply focus on the visceral experience of recovery. Month 2 is the phase of reorganization, where your natural talents for structure and refinement are effectively deployed. This is the moment to establish your new daily routine, arrange your environment to reflect the fresh start, and begin implementing practical systems that support your goals. Look for the signs of the star, logical, intuitive confirmations that the divine order is supporting your efforts, like specific information appearing when you need it most. Month 3 brings the definitive materialization of your efforts and the culminating feeling of duty fulfilled, not just externally, but internally. Success solidifies in a tangible way, whether through financial rewards, career milestones, or the establishment of a peaceful domestic rhythm. This final phase confirms that the surrender and emotional work of the previous months have resulted in undeniable, integrated stability. This structured schedule ensures that the recent shifts, including the necessary separation and the unexpected luck, are not merely fleeting moments, but are anchored into your reality. By following this intentional path from necessary sorrow to detailed organization and finally to fruition, you cement a foundation of mental tranquility that will serve you well as you prepare to deal with lingering self-criticism. The present moment demands that we address a core Virgo tendency, the mental habit of constantly reviewing past missteps, which the Five of Cups illustrates perfectly. This card does not represent a complete catastrophe, but rather the emotional and mental stagnation that comes from fixing your gaze solely on failure. You have spent too much time mentally reprocessing scenarios, thinking about what you could have said or done differently to achieve an outcome that was, frankly, impossible to secure. This internal loop of self-blame is one of the biggest drains on your practical energy and prevents you from implementing necessary changes today. For too long, you have lived under the assumption that if you just analyze the past event hard enough, you might somehow retroactively find the mistake that can be corrected in the future. This obsessive need for perfect knowledge about past errors blinds you to the resources currently available to you, resources that are far more valuable than the painful lessons you are extracting. The pivotal move now is to consciously turn your mental perspective away from the 3 vessels that have already been overturned and emptied. Those events are done, their energy is dissipated, and there is absolutely nothing left to salvage from the wreckage you keep revisiting in your mind. By fixating on those failures, you convince yourself that you are standing in an empty field of loss, when the reality of the situation is quite different and much more hopeful. Look closely at the scene in this card and recognize the 2 cups that remain firmly standing behind you. These upright vessels symbolize the solid ground upon which you stand, your inherent skills, the financial and emotional security you maintain, and the stable relationships that genuinely value you. This is the foundation that did not crumble, and it is a powerful, sufficient launching pad for the efficient reconstruction of your new life path. Recognize that this process of healing requires an active choice to stop the mental critique and reanalysis of situations you cannot change. Your ability to create order is paramount, and true order comes not from endless review, but from decisive action utilizing existing assets. Once you stop wasting mental bandwidth on past regrets, you free up the focus required to clearly identify people who might seek to exploit your meticulous nature in the coming phase. As you shift your analytical power from self-critique to external reality, the Seven of Swords appears as a critical warning about the people around you. This card highlights subtle deception and the danger of others exploiting your intrinsic desire to be helpful and indispensable. Your Virgo nature thrives on performing acts of service and bringing order to chaotic situations. But there are individuals who view this reliability as a weakness they can easily capitalize upon. You must be exceedingly cautious of those who approach you now, not because they genuinely need partnership or mutual aid, but because they are looking for a highly capable organizer to solve their self-inflicted problems. They often present elaborate stories of distress, hoping to trigger your compassionate instinct to systematize their mess, thereby stealing your precious time and energy while offering nothing substantial in return. The defining characteristic of this exploitative interaction is its complete lack of reciprocity. You are doing the heavy lifting, the planning, and the detailed execution, while they simply consume your effort. This is not the harmonious exchange promised by true partnership. It is a one-sided transaction where your kindness and dedication are mistaken for an open invitation to dump responsibility onto you. You are being used as a dependable cleanup crew, not respected as an equal contributor. To protect your reorganized energy, you must clearly distinguish between a genuine request for help and calculated emotional manipulation designed to make you feel obligated. Ask yourself if this person ever shows interest in your well-being, or if their conversation always revolves around the immediate, complex problem they need you to sort out. They are stealing your peace and organizational capacity, leaving you mentally depleted. This awareness is crucial because your time is now dedicated to your own successful rebuilding process, and you cannot afford these kinds of energy leaks. Recognizing this external theft is the first step toward reclaiming your personal sovereignty and setting firm boundaries, especially with those closest to you who often assume access to your resources without asking. This new clarity prepares you to address the biggest historical drain on your energy: family expectations. The appearance of the Ten of Swords, though dramatic, brings a welcome conclusion to a painful and exhausting cycle of responsibility related to your family unit. This card marks the absolute end of the period where you were expected to carry the vast majority of the family's collective practical, logistical, and often emotional weight. It is the moment when you officially retire from the role of the designated organizer, the crisis manager, and the primary source of common sense. For too long, you have functioned as the silent organizational anchor, the person others assumed would naturally step in to resolve bureaucratic issues, manage schedules, and provide solutions for problems they were unwilling to tackle themselves. This burden has been mentally crushing, creating an underlying stress that affects your health and prevents you from focusing on your personal ascent. The realization must sink in that you cannot fix grown adults who refuse to take accountability for their own lives. The moment has arrived to draw a resolute line and declare that this cycle of excessive sacrifice is over. Saying no to family requests that demand your organizational sacrifice is not abandonment, it is self-preservation. You are not obligated to enable dependency simply because you possess superior planning and execution skills. Allowing others to navigate their own consequences is a difficult but essential boundary that facilitates their own growth and finally grants you much-needed relief. Fortunately, this painful release is accompanied by cosmic alignment that promises balanced support. The energy now suggests that a specific family member or partner, one who fully respects your efforts and recognizes your current need for downtime, is stepping forward. This person will act as a buffer, helping to absorb or redirect the pressures that traditionally land squarely on your shoulders, acknowledging that you also deserve care and stability. Embrace this turning point. The physical and mental weight of being the family's fix-it-all is being lifted, signaling a genuine recovery period. This closure allows you to integrate the new routine and mental peace you have been working toward. You are finally free to utilize your organizational genius exclusively for your own aspirations, paving the way for the profound intuitive insights that are beginning to surface within your physical body. Virgo is traditionally ruled by Mercury, meaning your greatest strength, your analytical mind, is also your greatest weakness when it comes to intuition. You trust facts, data, and verifiable outcomes, yet the High Priestess arrives in your spread, demanding you stop processing information solely through the cerebral cortex. This arc requires you to understand that not all truth is written down in an instruction manual or searchable on the internet. Some truths reside in the quiet, undeniable wisdom of your physical self, waiting to be heard. For you, intuition is not a whisper or a sudden vision, it is completely physical. It manifests as that undeniable knot in your stomach, the sudden wave of nausea before meeting a deceptive person, or the unexpected sharp gastric distress when a proposed situation is fundamentally wrong for you. This physiological reaction is your early warning system, sounding the alarm far before your logical brain can organize the evidence that something is amiss. It's time to start treating these physical sensations not as indigestion, but as critical information. When you ignore this visceral signal, that tightening of the solar plexus, you often rationalize it away. You might tell yourself you are just tired, anxious from the day's tasks, or that you simply ate something that disagreed with you. This mental dismissal of a genuine physical warning sign forces you back into the cycle of overthinking, where you attempt to logically disprove the undeniable feeling your body has already confirmed to be true. This denial only serves to delay your inevitable recognition of the truth and prolongs the stressful situation. The High Priestess now asks you to step away from your lists and allow the subtle intelligence of your digestive system to guide your decisions. Honor this internal compass and begin viewing any recurring physical discomfort or specific gastric symptoms not as an inconvenience requiring quick fixing, but as sacred, undeniable data about your surroundings. Your body is the reliable vessel for your inner knowing, and it has already calculated the correct answer, demanding that you heed its visceral reaction over your mind's complex calculations. Building on the wisdom of your physical body, the Four of Swords appears as an ultimatum specifically for your perpetually active nervous system. Your tendency toward relentless organization and internal self-critique means that stress for you is not merely felt, but is completely internalized and housed in the digestive and nervous tracts, manifesting as chronic anxiety, irritable bowels, or acute gastritis. While other earth signs might manifest physical tension as shoulder stiffness, Virgo internalizes the mental conflict, demanding a complete reset of the central operating system. The Four of Swords is not offering a suggestion for a gentle break. It is an absolute requirement for mental cessation. This card symbolizes the deepest possible rest, requiring you to actively stop the incessant thought production, list-making, and analysis that consumes your daily energy. You must accept that your body requires this pause to heal, and you are not being lazy or ineffective by choosing to lie down and intentionally empty your mind of all its immediate concerns and long-term planning. True rest for the Virgo mind means silencing the internal administrator and the inner critic simultaneously. The activities you must cease include mentally replaying arguments from weeks ago, strategizing for potential problems that might occur next month, and compiling the mental inventory of everything that still needs to be perfected. Until you stop trying to manage every single detail, your nervous system will remain on high alert, creating a cycle of tension that constantly disrupts your internal balance and proper digestion. This is the time to shift your focus from physically digesting food to emotionally digesting the experiences you have repressed or organized away. Instead of bottling up complex feelings in your gut, the Four of Swords asks you to allow those emotions to surface, be absorbed, and then released naturally without judgment or categorization. Only by granting your mind this full period of quiet non-activity can you finally give your stomach and nerves the necessary respite they need to return to true, organized peace. Your pursuit of efficiency and perfection has likely led you to sideline or outright abandon many personal dreams simply because they did not appear practical or lacked a guaranteed outcome of success. The Virgo nature fears waste, be it wasted time, wasted effort, or the social embarrassment of failure, meaning that only the most secure and precise paths are typically considered viable for investment. This protective barrier has, however, blocked avenues of great joy and vital self-expression. Now the Fool card bursts onto the scene, bringing the exact chaotic energy you have long avoided, demanding that you try something entirely new simply for the experience. The Fool invites you to embrace creative messiness, to sketch badly, to learn a skill you might never use professionally, or to start a project without a comprehensive 10-step plan. The moment you allow yourself the luxury of imperfection, you grant yourself permission to truly experiment and discover dormant parts of your identity. This energy encourages you to take that first, frightening step without calculating the full risk involved or seeking external validation regarding your choice. Release the heavy burden of needing to ensure that whatever you attempt is flawlessly executed on the first try or even the 10th. True progress is often built upon a pile of failed attempts, and the universe is now ready for you to stop fearing the judgment of others and start making decisions based purely on genuine curiosity and joyful exploration. Recognize that sometimes the most efficient way forward is not through meticulous planning, but through the spontaneity and uncalculated leap of faith represented by this card. Giving yourself absolute permission to try something, fail publicly, dust yourself off, and try again unlocks a powerful reservoir of life force that has been held captive by your need for meticulous control. Step over that cliff edge and discover the unexpected solutions that lie just outside the boundaries of your perfectly organized life. Since your highly rational mind requires concrete, verifiable data points to trust that the universe is working on your behalf, this phase of integration brings 4 distinct signs tailored to your detail-oriented nature. You do not need grand, dramatic gestures or obvious miracles. Instead, keep your eyes open for these smaller, precise markers that confirm divine order is taking over, orchestrating solutions that were previously beyond your logical scope. These signs are proof that the energy you used to spend forcing outcomes is now returning to you as effortless alignment. The first 2 signs will be noticeable shifts in your subconscious and visual field. Look for dreams centered around cleaning, organizing, or successfully sorting through clutter, which are strong indications of mental and emotional purification occurring beneath the surface. Secondly, be acutely aware of numerical synchronicities. Seeing repeating times, sequences or patterns like 1111 or 444 on clocks, receipts or signs, confirming that the mathematical perfection of the cosmos is coordinating your path forward. The third sign is perhaps the most satisfying for your meticulous nature, the unexpected rediscovery of small, long-lost objects. This could be a specific key, an important document, or a piece of jewelry you had given up searching for, symbolizing that lost mental pieces, focus, or solutions are now being effortlessly returned to you. The fourth and most critical sign is a sudden, sharp, and instantaneous mental clarity, a moment where the objective truth about a complex, previously confusing situation suddenly snaps into place, resolving weeks of uncertainty. If these insights resonated with the meticulous yet anxious side of your nature, there is so much more to discover about how your sign handles complexity and change. To learn more about how your sun sign influences your health, love life, and professional efficiency, be sure to watch our other videos by tapping the playlist or video appearing on your screen now. Until our next session, we wish you peace.